They enter the deadliest jungle in Southeast Asia, risking venomous bites, poisonous plants, and treacherous terrain, all to collect a microscopic plant whose oil commands unimaginable wealth. If you think luxury is safe, wait until you see the danger behind every golden drop. Tragicao. Deep in the deadliest jungles of Southeast Asia, the air is thick with toxic fog and venomous insects. Every step could be the last. Collectors navigate slippery terrain, poisoned by the plants they seek, their protective gear barely shielding them from nature's lethal traps. Each drop of golden oil they carry represents not only extreme risk but the survival of a microscopic plant that commands unimaginable wealth. Every move requires precision. A wrong step could plunge them into hidden pits, or provoke the venomous wildlife lurking under every leaf. The forest seems alive with threats, whispering warnings in the rustle of leaves and the hiss of distant snakes. Collectors move silently, fully aware that even the slightest distraction could mean a fatal encounter. The jungle is a theater of extremes. Towering trees block sunlight, humid air presses down like a suffocating blanket, and hidden currents of water conceal treacherous mudslides. Survival is a constant calculation. Yet, the allure of this rare oil, unseen, coveted, and almost mythical, drives them onward, deeper into the unknown. Historia/Scientifica. These plants have evolved for centuries in isolation, developing chemical defenses to survive where no other life can thrive. Their leaves and sap contain rare compounds, antioxidants, volatile aromatic molecules, and bioactive substances that cannot be replicated artificially. Every vein in the leaf, every resin-filled cavity, tells a story of adaptation, survival, and chemical ingenuity. Scientists studying these species marvel at the resilience and complexity of life in such hostile conditions. Each plant is a living archive of evolutionary genius, shaped by generations of selective pressure from predators, pathogens, and extreme climates. The oil extracted is not just a botanical product, it is the concentrated essence of millions of years of natural selection. Beyond the chemistry, there is history. Local communities have long regarded these plants with reverence and fear, knowing the danger they pose yet recognizing their power. Folklore, tradition, and cautious observation have guided human interaction with these botanical marvels for centuries. Yet, only in recent years has the luxury industry discovered their potential, turning ancient natural wisdom into a global commodity. Processo de extracao. Harvesting this oil is a delicate dance between survival and precision. Collectors must wear specialized protective suits, carefully cutting leaves and sap without triggering toxic reactions. They must move like dancers, balancing on uneven terrain, their hands trembling from exhaustion and adrenaline. The jungle's dangers are relentless. Venomous snakes coil beneath decaying leaves, insects swarm with painful bites, and hidden roots threaten to trip even the most experienced climbers. Slopes turn into impassable mudslides after sudden tropical rain, and unexpected flash floods can sweep entire harvests away in moments. Once collected, the plant matter must be immediately transported to high-tech laboratories where cold distillation techniques preserve the fragile compounds. The extraction process itself is a marvel of precision. Temperature, pressure, and timing are meticulously controlled to prevent the volatile compounds from oxidizing. Hundreds of kilograms of raw plant material yield mere liters of precious oil, each drop a testament to the danger, skill, and patience of those who gathered it. Even minor errors, a delayed transport, slight overexposure to heat, or contamination, can ruin an entire batch. The stakes are immense, and the margin for error non-existent. Collectors live on the edge, balancing human fragility against the raw power of nature. Impactos ambientales y humanos. The hidden cost is staggering. Entire microecosystems are disturbed by harvesting, from soil microorganisms to delicate plant communities. Some collectors suffer injuries or long-term exposure effects, while local communities face disruptions in traditional ecosystems. Every extraction is a balance between human ambition and the fragile equilibrium of one of the most toxic forests on Earth. Researchers observe that repeated harvesting can change the forest structure, leading to soil destabilization, altered water flow, and decreased biodiversity. Microfauna, including rare insects and small mammals, are displaced or killed, their survival threatened by the very oil humans covet. The human toll is just as real. Collectors experience fatigue, injuries, and exposure to toxins. Teams must be rotated frequently, and emergency evacuation is always a concern. Yet, the allure of extreme wealth, promised by the elite luxury market, keeps people risking life and limb. Every day in the jungle is a confrontation with mortality. Luxo/Mercado 2025. Once processed, the oil is transformed into a product reserved for the wealthiest clients. Each drop is evaluated, refined, and packaged in golden vials, a symbol of exclusivity and power. The luxury market exploits scarcity, turning the oil into a high-value commodity whose price eclipses conventional luxury items. The oil is no longer just a botanical extract, it is a status symbol, an emblem of audacity, and a marker of social prestige. Billionaires compete for minuscule quantities, leveraging the rarity and mystique of the product to display wealth and influence. Laboratories ensure absolute purity, packaging it with the same precision and secrecy afforded to priceless jewels. This rare botanical essence represents the convergence of nature, human ambition, and economic power. Each transaction in the elite market echoes the risks endured in the jungle, the labor invested, and the fragile ecosystems affected by extraction. Luxury, it seems, is built upon sacrifice, both human and environmental. Concluso reflexiva. Behind the allure of luxury lies sacrifice, the environment pays with disruption, and humans risk life for a fleeting moment of prestige. This is the hidden narrative of the toxic jungle oils, a story of resilience, danger, and the cost of opulence. When you witness the final product in a gilded vial, remember the treacherous journey from poisonous leaf to golden essence. The beauty and rarity are inseparable from peril, toil, and the fragility of nature. Luxury comes at a price. And in these jungles, that price is measured in sweat, blood, and the silent suffering of the earth itself. For those who value knowledge, who wish to understand the true cost of extreme botanicals, this documentary exposes the balance, the tension between desire, survival, and the unyielding power of the natural world. Nature has its price, and only the daring dare to pay it.